but we're going to wrap.
Money in the bank.
Rates are good. Pretty exciting.
You know why? Why?
Free money. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, welcome back to the program. Thanks for staying with us. This is the big money segment of the program. Kelvin Kaemingk, ladies and gentlemen. What do you got?
I got a lot of stuff today. That's all coming from memory as my computer died.
All right,
So
remember your phone number? Let's start there.
651-231-2500 is the hotline. You can call it any time, day or night, and it will be answered most of the time.
Most of the time?
Yeah, most of the time. Not all the time. Depends.
Honesty.
See what? But hey, here's
honesty.
I'll give you a little story to get in. So Keith and I have done business together for
20
I've been in the
years.
business 21 years, and probably of that 19 have been with each other, right? So we've been together. And early on, he told me two things. He said, "You're never late on a closing, and whenever I call, you answer, and we'll be just fine."
Nice.
And
Very
simple.
simple.
Two
Very
rules.
simple.
Two rules.
Very simple.
Yeah, I like
And if you call, he knows that unless it's pretty rare that we don't reach each other, So
Yeah.
and then after 19 years, you figure out you like each other, and that works too. But
Works out.
but initially didn't like each other at all.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Everybody always says though, you guys go back and forth all
yeah.
the time, so that's part of it. But let's talk about
Dynamic
money.
tension, we call that.
Dynamic tension.
All right.
So money segment, and let's talk about what's going on in interest rates. Yesterday we hit the lowest level with mortgage interest rates since the first week of February, so that was good.
You hit what? You hit what?
The lowest rates.
Okay.
Since February. So rates are coming back down
Yeah.
a little bit, which is good. There's a flight to safety. Investors are selling the riskier assets. It started with Europe, trickled into the United States. People are concerned just about bank insolvency, inflation, all the same things. The Fed raised rates by a quarter, so the banking crisis saved us a quarter in rate hikes. So they're going to go up 50 bips or 50 basis points. They went up a quarter instead. That actually helps long-term money, hurts short-term money, which
Okay.
people need to understand always.
Did they say, and didn't they also say they were like done raising?
Yeah, they're pumping the brakes
Okay,
now. So I think
perfect.
we're going to actually, if we can just settle in and if we can start coming back, we've said, what did I say? Trevor wasn't here, so it's probably not recorded, but I said April 10th
Okay.
is the date that
You
we're going
did
to
say April 10th.
I did. That we're going to start trending the right way with mortgage interest rates. So,
Okay.
for example, your daughter and stuff like that were able to do some things.
Yep.
Yesterday gave me some stuff, so I called them and said, hey, we can get you actually even a little bit lower. And
Super.
so we're kind of, we're moving in the right direction because we were locking at 7 1/8, 7 1/4, 30-year fixed money. I mean, that's back to when we started working together.
Yeah.
And we've been on I tell everybody, I've been on a 20-year run of interest rates falling, right?
Mhm.
Now I'm like, I bottomed out. Now I'm like, oh, God, I got to do this again? Now we're going the wrong direction.
Right.
So I need this to be a shorter, it's the fastest increase we've seen in history, right? In mortgage banking, it's never gone up as fast as it did. In 4 months, we went from 3% to 7% in mortgage interest rates. So the highest increase ever. And now hopefully we can start to see that trend come back down. Hopefully we end up in the mid. We're really hoping that we can be like mid to low fives, and then maybe you pay a little money. Like right now there's bands. Like if you pay just a little bit, like I can go from 7 1/8 to 6 1/2, like, and it costs like a half point. It's like, oh man, that's worth it,
Right.
So we're kind of always showing people like, oh, we can do this or we could do that. So
You can
hopefully-
get all the juice out of that
Oh, hold on.
orange.
Is the juice worth the squeeze?
There you go.
I'm using
Is
that.
the juice worth the squeeze?
I'm going to use that
can
on
keep that.
everything. I just
Keep
have
that.
to. I can use that.
Sure.
Yeah. Mitch Gasson quote.
All right.
So anyway, we're hoping we end up in that low fives, high fours. That would be a sweet spot. And then can we just settle in? Just leave us alone.
Mhm.
Let rates be there. That's good.
And
right?
that's part of a huge part of the psychology of the market
Yep.
is knowing that there's stability at whatever level.
Right.
People want to be able to look ahead and feel comfortable that what they see today is probably what they're going to see in 90 days.
Yep.
And when there's that uncertainty, it makes people do funny things.
Because then what the fun will be at that point, say we're at 5 1/2, then we're going to tell people, hey, we'll do this 1-0 buy down, or as Rocket Mortgage likes to say it, we have an interest buster, we call it a rate buster. I mean, we all call it something.
Yeah.
It's all the same thing,
Give it
right?
a
No
name.
mystery,
Yeah.
right? So it's 1% under for the first year, and then you say, okay, this saves you $150. Do you think you'll get a raise over the next 12 months where you can make up that $150? And so next year, when your payment's $150 more, will you be okay? And like, oh yeah, that's great. It's just a way to ease people in, right? And so there's a lot of things
but
like that.
But that's a conversation that you just roll off your tongue like now, like it's a no big deal. But I guarantee you that is a conversation that is not had by most loan officers.
Right. No.
It just isn't.
No. Well, that's when we do this family cash flow analysis when we're meeting with people. Just say, hey, let's look at your overall cash flow, because so if I'm talking to Mitch and he says, hey, I want to here's the proceeds of the sale of my house. I want to put it all into my new house. I'm going to say, love the idea, but let's look. And then you notice, hey, we have this credit card debt here. We have this credit card debt here. We have this car loan with one payment or 3 left. Let's, instead of 20% down, let's go 15% down because, your interest rate's better, right? Because you got somebody else on the hook, right? So let's go 15% down, use that other 5%, pay off these things. And now from a family cash flow, we're better. We're better than we would have ever been. And by the way, it's deductible interest. So it's good debt, bad debt, right? So there's all these conversations that we have that is what makes, I think how I do business and probably how our team does business probably a little bit better than most, right?
Well, and just as a consumer, what an important conversation to have with your clients. I mean, if you're saying, that a lot of loan officers may not be doing that, what a value! What a value that brings.
The only time it's been my experience is that the only time that even comes into the picture is if they need to. I need to get this credit card paid off.
Sure.
In order to have these people qualify. Then the conversation might come up.
The sense of security. I mean, we talked about you mentioned that, and again, as an outside consumer listening to the very first part of the podcast or the radio show, is. Your house that had 64 appointments with 30-minute showings. From an outside perspective, we kind of talked about it off air a little bit. I would have thought we were in, 2 years ago. Yeah. Like if I'd have blacked out for the last 2 years, it would have been still 2020 or 2021 with crazy, crazy housing. So it's good for me to hear that. Right. No, because, like you said,
that's good news for the market.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you listen to everybody else and the sky is falling.
Right. Well, and it doesn't make sense, right? Because I keep talking about high rates, how the payments are different, but yet you're, as we talked about, because this is the most popular segment, so it's probably good to hit on some of these things.
We should have it be the first segment.
It should almost be the first, but it holds people's attention.
You're right.
I mean,
because
they're
they
sitting there, they sit there, family around the radio. But we talked in the first segment just the fact that you've had multiple offers on every buyer, multiple offers on every listing, and rates are flirting with 7, right? So now we're back mid-6s and all of that. But
let's just talk about your conversation a little bit, because you helped my daughter, who's in Thief River Falls. So two questions there is, you don't have to. We're not just talking about Metro here, because you can do loans, all over the place.
All over.
What's all over?
The United States.
Okay, so if I got a friend in Texas that needs my cousin's in Texas, he's a real estate agent in Texas, could easily be using your services down.
Absolutely.
Dallas.
So we're all, loanDepots everywhere, right? And then our branch, we're licensed as well, and I think we're up to 19 or 20 states now. Okay. So we can hit anything, and it's kind of fun. It's fun to learn different things, and like Illinois, pain in the butt. So can't believe how expensive it is to get a mortgage there, right? And not because of us, we're the same, but all the fees and stuff like that. It's an attorney state, so it's just yes, we can service people. So all over the place.
My original thought was my daughter, who was buying a house in Thief River Falls,
went to a mortgage broker,
right,
instead of me,
and it was
called me and apologized.
Right,
after
so she called me and she said, "Can you look at these loan docs because I don't understand it, and I don't like this guy, and I don't think we're getting the best deal." And I said, "Well, what'd Kelvin say?" And she said, "Well, what?" And so then I, of course, had to chastise.
You had to chastise her.
Because it's like, why on earth wouldn't you guys? So she wanted me to send me the documents. I said, call Kelvin. Well, can I just send you the documents? I said, call Kelvin. So she called Kelvin.
She did. And they sent him over. Yeah. Here's what they were doing, right? Charge their rate. So we were at 6.5%. They're at competing against 7 1/8, charging them 1.2, like almost 1.3 points for 7 1/8.
Yeah.
And I'm at 6.5, and it was like it cost like 3/4 of. I mean, crushed it. Well, then they said, hey, they're going here, and then they were saying, well, we can do that too. We can go down to 6. I'm like, what a bunch of BS.
Yeah.
You know, and I was just so.
They were going to take advantage and make a haul.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, and then they sent an email because Paul sent it to me, and he goes, and the loan officer's like, I'm going to be willing to give up some of my commission to help you on this.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh sweet Lord,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
come on. How about just be competitive
Mm-hmm.
and fair right out of the gate, so we don't have to play the game,
Right.
You know, because, and I just, you know, so anyway, it was. It's always fun to compete for the business, number one. So if anyone's listening and they go, hey, we have an offer, let me compete for it. I promise I win. Call me at 651-231-2500. Love to earn the business, obviously. So I think that's about it.
Okay, going out finally, and as we go out, rates currently
6.5.
6.5. All right, going sideways or
Down.
down? 6.5 on the way down. So you can buy a house today if you qualify today. You'll let that float for a minute,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and you'll probably lock in at an even better rate than
Yep.
that. This is your Real Estate Chalk Talk, 612-627-8000. Thanks to Mitch Gasson for coming
for
in.
having
Thank
me.
you so much. HOA-assist.com is the website to go there, HOA-assist.com, or go to HOA Assist on YouTube. And
Yep.
check it out. They got 40, 50 videos out there, give you some good information. We'll see you next week.
You've been listening to your